myself and a few people participating in from the community, and a handful of people from outside the community. So the water aerobics on Tuesdays and Thursdays is super fun. In our group, it's older women, and not like old, but hey, if you guys are interested, come out. It's lots of exercise, like an hour class. I think it's $5 a class, but it's super fun, like totally worth it. And so for the swim class that's coming up, it's a generational swim class. So what's happening is that the YMCA reached out to the Muskegon Heights Public School Academy to try to put together a program where we not only teach water safety to our children, but we do the same thing with our parents. So the goal of the program is to get parents and their children in the pool at the same time, so that our parents learn how to swim, our kids learn how to swim, and we all learn water safety. Like, let's be honest, we are surrounded by water, and a lot of the children in our community do not know how to swim. They'll tell you they know how to swim, but we all know as kids, we all said we knew how, but we really didn't. So this is that program that kind of will gauge what level these kids are at and teach them starting from the level where they are. And like I said, not only them, but their parents, which I thought was actually very cool. Because I remember when I put my son in swim lessons, and they had me sitting on the sidelines. Girl, they had my baby sitting on the side of that pool, and I'm looking at them like, y'all don't know him. He is going to jump in. So yeah, the mama that I took my baby out of swim because y'all don't know what y'all doing. My baby is gonna drown. So and some of that was just my own fear as a parent, and me not knowing how to swim, me not knowing water safety, and I put that on my kid. So because of that, he don't know how to swim. I don't know how to swim. I did later in life take some swimming classes at the YMCA. So this is probably my own issue. I still don't really know how to swim, but it's something that I'm ready to get over. And I think doing it with my son is going to bring a little added desire to that, to really learn. And then to see these youth, these little kids, and not just little kids either. So I want to make sure we're clear. We're talking 6 years and up, getting into the water, learning to be comfortable, learning to have a healthy fear. That's the goal. Because let's be honest, Lake Michigan is like 300 feet deep. So yep, you just can't go out there doing what you think you can do. So learning a healthy fear of being in the water and what that looks like, so that you can enjoy yourself as a child and not have so much anxiety as a parent. Because I know it freaks me out. So I'm excited about the program. There is a flyer that should be coming out. I think that for those of us who are on the committee, we meet again, I want to say this week, but don't quote me on that. So a flyer will be coming out really soon, because I think they want to start this June 28th. And it's a 5-week program. And I want to say
I think he sent me the yeah, let me bring it up real quick, because he did send me the email for the flyer, and I think that was I love the flyer, by the way. I thought it was lovely. Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna do a quick plug for the largest swim lesson. So there's this whole Guinness World Book of Records thing that for communities who want to participate on June 17th. If anyone is interested to attempt to be in the Guinness World Book of Records, or have our community in the Guinness World Book of Records, you can meet at 10:30 a.m. at the Muskegon Heights Public School pool on Thursday, June 17th. And they will give some basic swim techniques lessons on that day. And so this is this is a worldwide thing. So they're trying to get multiple communities to participate in this, so that will be the record. Like,
wow, that's great.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool. So
look, it is so many good things happening in Muskegon from June 17th to the 20th. And this is gonna be the first year that y'all is so many events going on that you can just pick from. And now I'm going out of town.
Well, hopefully come July, come August, we can still add some stuff to the table.
Well, so, I'm hoping so, because I think that pool thing is truly amazing, because we have so many of our residents right here in Muskegon Heights that go to like the hotels. You paying $50 for the hotel for your kids just to swim when you can spend $5 for your whole family, especially if your kids go to Heights. Come on now, you got a whole. I mean, it's free to the ones that go to Heights, but $5 compared to $45, that's $50. Come on, that's a lot. I mean, I know.
Agree.
That's a lot of money. And then with the by the last shooting, I know the hotel prices are finna go up.
Oh, you funny. But true story. Look, true story.
I mean, come on, let's just keep it real. You know them prices in them hotels finna go up.
Look, true story. And that is
they was already look, we know for a fact they already spending $200 or $300 a night in them rooms because them hotel rooms are not a joke.
They're not cheap. Right.
My brother came last weekend and we were looking for a hotel room for him for the weekend. Starting out at $327 a night right here in Muskegon. And we not, I mean, I'm just like, oh my God. So we got former Mayor Kim Sims in today. Yes. This is a good one. Yes, my sisters. Yes, I love having my sisters on. Positivity in Muskegon. Yes.
Always.
This is what I love. I don't have my sidekick with me tonight, but that's okay because it looked like it's a girl day tonight anyway.
Right. We got this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
He should have been with the men.
Right.
On that interview.
Right.
Exactly. But yes. Hey, Miss Kim, I'm so happy you came on.
Blessings. How are you?
Wonderful. I told you I ain't camera ready today neither. They had to get me in the natural today. It's too hot for all that makeup and stuff today.
Don't. Look,
they got to get the real Michelle today because it's too hot for all that other stuff. But we are on here discussing this wonderful pool and why our Muskegon Heights residents should really take advantage of this because number one, it's free. And number two, it's only $5. $5.
I mean, $5.
You already, we were just talking about how they spending $327 at the hotel for a night just for them kids to go to their pools. And you know, and I told Kelly, she started laughing. I told her since that last shooting, you know, them prices finna go up to $400 a whop. They gonna make it real hard for y'all to get them room. Yeah,
for sure.
I hate to say it, but if you go into the hotel and y'all ain't spending the night making it worth y'all while, y'all wasting a lot of money for some kids just to go swimming.
And some other things though too. I don't know about the pools at the hotels. I don't think they go super deep, but there's typically a lifeguard on duty. You know, so your kids will be safe. And like I said, there's always that opportunity to have those teachable moments to actually teach kids what they, you know, how to swim as opposed to having the kid jump in the water and say they know how to do it and they really don't. Like that is the important part. And like I said, having that healthy fear, teaching that healthy fear of water, healthy fear, you know, because you should fear it, like totally fear Lake Michigan, but you should also understand the power behind what water brings, but also enjoy it. So having those aspects available to the kids in our community, that's just amazing. It's something that we all should take part in.
I think that I totally agree with you. And also, by them taking those kids out to the lakes the way they do. And you know, some of our young people that we really don't pay attention to our children like we supposed to. And there have been drownings in the, you know, in the lake. So we should just really, and I think it would be more helpful if our kids were taught how to swim. That way, if they drift out, they know how to float. You know, they know how to paddle their way or swim their way to the next safest area when that water flows and goes. Because if you don't know how to swim, especially up under, if those waves take you up top and put you up under, you got to be able to know how to swim underneath till you can get to safety. And if those kids aren't aware of those type of things, then we will lose a lot of young people in our lake And that's something that we definitely try to prevent. So I commend Muskegon Heights Academy for offering these classes to these kids. I think it's something that they really need, especially since we have more and more young people dealing with water. That's all you see them going to Miami, Florida. I mean, just different places, you know, and they're all with all places with water. And some of them take their kids, you know, to the water things. And even though they are water parks, those water parks, things happen, and it's good if they know the safety of the water, like you said earlier. If they know the water safety, then I think that it'll be more better for, you know, not just to go out there and have fun. It's cool to have fun, but at least know the safety of the water while you're having fun. You know, that way, if anything happens, you'll know what to do. And I think the parents need to take lessons as well.
Oh,
because
for sure.
what if your kids are out there, you know, and you need to jump in that water and get your butt in there and go swim? Because my grandson, he takes swimming lessons, and I think we're gonna bring him to the Heights. No offense, but I gotta bring my baby home with the rest of. Yeah, he's learning how to swim now, and Davion is only 1.5 years old. So by the time he's 2, he will be ready. And I think we all need to start teaching our kids at a young age how to swim, especially because you know, they like to take baths, and when they're young, you know, sometimes they go up under the water, put the water too high, you know, they like to play in the tub. So I think it's very important for them to know how to breathe out their nose, spit the water out, stuff, the simple things, you know, that they can really learn and it's useful.
Yeah. And some of that water safety is also about not panicking. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't know what to do, you're panicking, which could lead to something more detrimental. But when you're learning those techniques and you get that skill set, you don't panic, and you know, it's like practicing for, if you have a fire at your house, you have a practice, you know, what's your exit route, how do you get out? And so that's the same thing with swimming. I know year before last, right before COVID, I mean, you have people down at the big beach renting those water craft things, and you know, you see people jumping on them, and you looking at them like, dude, you know, you don't know how to swim. Get off that.
Right.
But it's fun. And so they're just looking at fun. But like I said, Lake Michigan probably go deeper than 300 feet, but for sure 300 feet, like, yeah, it's fun though. But you like, yeah. So it's kind of like, yeah, we all could use a little refresher when it comes to just having that water safety. So I commend the academy for the Muskegon Heights Public School Academy for taking on this task and educating our community.
Definitely. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. I'm late.
Hey, I wanted to be safe. I was driving, and so I didn't want to.
Yes, we gotta have you safe. Gotta definitely have you safe. So,
absolutely. But I just want to jump in just real quick right there, Michelle, right?
Okay.
It's kind of like life insurance. You have it so you prepared, right? That's the same thing with swim lessons, right? You have them so when you're in the water and something happens, you're prepared to save either yourself or your child.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so it's kind of the same thing. We have got to get over that. Like Kelly was saying, we got to have that healthy fear, right?
Yes.
It's a lot of fun until something goes wrong. And that's the piece we want to make sure people are prepared for, is if something goes wrong, right? That's the piece of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, we want to make sure our people are aware of water safety, what to do, when to do, the do's and don'ts of the water.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yes. And I'm glad. So let me ask you guys this. Because I know somebody asked me, well, Michelle, they got money to hire dang, y'all, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Take your time, boo. Take your time.
A lifeguard. I'm sorry. They got money to steer for a lifeguard and a swim teacher. Now, how come they can't do other stuff that pertains in why would they do that when there are other issues at hand, basically? Is what they were saying. I guess some people feel like the swimming pool is not really a necessity for.
Isn't it though?
It
But
is.
isn't it
I really believe it is.
But yeah, I agree. But it really is, like, because we have kids in our community who every summer, like you said, go to water parks, go to Lake Michigan, go to Mona Lake. You know what I'm saying? So isn't that is just as important as teaching them how to read and write, because this is going to save their life. So I think it's as equally as important as anything else that we do in our community. Are there other things that we could and should be doing? 1000%. But this is not one of the things that we should exclude. That's just me, but
well said. Well said. I mean, I couldn't have answered it any better. So well said. So I'm pretty sure when they watch this interview, there's your answer to your question right there, because that was very well said. Yes, I think matter of fact, I know our pool is well needed. I know they griped about it not being used for so long. And now that it is being implemented and used, people still have a problem. And I don't understand that. When we do things in this community for our kids that you guys ask for, and then we don't take the time out to utilize the things that we actually asked for. They wanted a pool, talked about, hey, how come we don't have things like everybody else do? Okay, they gave y'all a pool. And then for years, nobody even used the pool. Oh, I don't want to get my hair wet. A lot of us, I don't want to get my hair wet. Well, you get your hair wet when you go to that hotel room. So what's the difference? You get your hair wet when you going out there to the beach and you got that little two-piece on and you can't fit it. What's the difference?
See, look, okay.
You went there.
You did. Look, for that, don't come. Look, for all those who listening, I have on not a two-piece, but I do have on a bathing suit when I go to the aerobics class. I don't want no judgment.
Look, I can't say nothing because I'm gonna put on a bathing suit this weekend, but I'm gonna be out of town with mine though, so ain't nobody gonna see my little stretch marks and stuff.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done with you.
But I do, y'all. All jokes aside, I think this is a wonderful idea, and I think the best two people that can push this is you two, of course, to get our community more involved in our pool. I'm definitely going to make sure I push it and try to get people out there. And maybe when you guys go back to the table, I suggested it to the fellas the other day, to just try to like a reintroduction of the pool, just like maybe have a family day, one free family day where everybody just come in and, experience the pool for themselves. And then that way they'll be more interested, because you kind of got to reintroduce that pool because it's been sitting dormant for so long. People, I don't think our community really understand that it's for us. So I think with a good introduction, a reintroduction of our pool, be like, hey, y'all, come on, let's have some fun. We finna, have fun. Come on, it's us. This is for Muskegon Heights right here. This is us. Let's play in our own pool. Don't take them kids to the motel. Take them right here, right here with us. And I think if you guys can take that back to the table, I think for their first day, they would have a great turnout.
I think that's a good idea.
That's a very good idea, and I appreciate that feedback.
No
Michelle.
problem. No problem.
That's real good. I just want to jump in right there, right? And one of the things that I always tried to do in my prior life was to educate people about the difference, right? You got to keep in mind that the school is one part of government. The city is another part of government. So when they ask about we could be doing other stuff with the money, what are they talking about? In the city or in the school? Right. I would want to be able to get that clarity, right? Because if it's a matter of, instead of paying lifeguards and swim teachers, you should be filling some potholes.
No, yeah, true.
Totally
That's a good point. Yeah.
Man,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would just like to ask them. And then when I think about the babies in Muskegon Heights, they deserve every quality that any other district has.
Yes.
Every quality, then some. Okay,
I definitely
we shouldn't have to want to go or want to learn how to swim and go to somebody else's. So let me just share my story just real quickly, because my son took swim lessons at the pool. The swim instructors realized that my son can swim. They have now worked with my son, and he is on a swim team. Right? So your child might not have the basketball skill. Your child may not have your child might have the swim skill. Right? So
that's right.
My son now has opened up a whole new realm of opportunities for him to go on and do something different. He can get a scholarship for swimming.
Yes.
Yep.
Right? And so that's an advantage that our kids have right here in our own backyard. And let's be honest, looking at it from the let's say the city side of it now, we're gonna pay taxes on that pool whether we use it or not.
That's right. Say that.
Whether we use that pool, whether it's full of water or whether it's empty, holding swim noodles, okay? So we're going to pay for that. We might as well utilize it and empower our kids.
Yes. Yep. What good is it?
Right?
Why should we pay for something and we not even using it? If we paying for it, we might as well get some use out of it. And I don't think a lot of residents realize that either. I don't think they're realizing that, hey, our taxes are paying for this pool. If you work out in a different city and you paying taxes to Heights because you working out in a different city, you paying for that pool. Bottom line, either way it go.
Come get some swim lessons.
So yes, they might as well. Yes. Yep. Might as well. $5. You can't beat it. I mean, it's just simple as that. $5.
That's it. $5.
Yep. And then you get an opportunity of a free pass to park downtown at the lake.
To utilize your newfound skills, by the way.
There you go.
See? So, hey, it's a win-win either way it go. You know, you don't have to travel outside because you don't have the parking pass. You don't have to pay $300 and some for a hotel room just to take your kids to swim for a couple of hours because you're not keeping them there all night because you're going to utilize that hotel room for yourself at the end of the night. So you're not keeping them. I mean, come on, we just keep it real on this show. Y'all know that. No, they not going. I mean, so you might as well utilize something to where it's easier for your pockets and you actually got somebody to teach them how to do something correctly instead of them just jumping in, and if they happen to be hurt, ain't nobody there to help them but you, and you don't even know how to swim or protect them yourself. So you might as well take them somewhere where it's safe and they can learn the water safety at the same time.
Exactly.
So I think that's truly amazing, you guys. And this starts on the, let me see,
28th of June, right, Kim? I feel like I'm making that up, but
nope, it's correct. No. I'm looking at it. $5 per family unit. Now it says per family unit on here. Is it $5 for a whole family or $5 per each person?
Whole family.
Oh wow, you really can't beat that then. Let me make sure I clarify that to people. Cause look, y'all, it's $5 for the whole family. So that means if you got 5 kids plus you and your baby daddy, man. Come on now.
We'll take them all.
Come on now. And you know you got your nephew living with you too. Come on now.
What?
Bring them on. Bring them on to the high school and go on and let them get taught how to do the swimming the right way. $5 per family.
Swimming the right way. I like that. I like swimming the right way.
Yeah.
$5 per family. See, I'm glad I asked that because I was gonna tell them $5 per person. So I'm glad I asked that question. It's $5 per family. Now y'all know y'all got like 10 people in y'all family. So y'all know y'all need to go on and take advantage of this opportunity. Y'all going out there to sport house and everything, because I see some of y'all out there. Y'all might as well quit spending all that money out there and go right here in the neighborhood to Muskegon Heights Academy and take advantage of that swim pool. It's right there.
Yes.
We're paying for it anyway. We might as well put it to use while we have that opportunity.
Yes.
I mean, that's a great opportunity for our children. So let's just go ahead and put this to great use.
Yes, agree.
Look, you guys, I am so happy that you two decided to come on and do this for me. Because like I said, I needed the warmth and the compassion about this pool to relay it to the community. And I think you ladies definitely did that for them. And I truly appreciate you guys for coming on and letting the community know what's available to them right here in Muskegon Heights as far as swimming. So you guys, look, everyone, you got kids, you got a family, $5. $5. $5. $5 holla is all you need. $5. Take your whole family and enjoy swimming, enjoy the water, and get taught how to do it the right way. Let's start swimming the right way. Let's start implementing and teach our kids what everybody else has.
Yeah.
All right.
And like Mayor Sim said, we could be exposing kids who would have never been exposed to this. And like she said, have that swim gene. You know what I'm saying? We got some future Olympians out here, but they would never know. So
Definitely.
This is an opportunity to expand, not just, the usual softball, baseball, basketball, football. There are so many other activities that children can get involved with. So why not start with swimming?
Definitely. And speaking of other activities, ladies, once we get off of here, I got another one planned. So
cool. You know what? And I missed your event from the 7th, the 8th. I missed
the
it.
7th. Yeah, that was the kickoff for the summer program and the projects. It went really well. It's doing really good. I have 16 faithful kids right now. So I'm assuming by the end of the week, I should be at my full max of 25. I have no doubt.
Okay.
So I'm truly excited. You guys have to come out and help out some days. And if you guys know anybody that wants to do volunteering work, or even if they have to do community service and they want to get their community service hours, I am definitely accepting, especially the youth. I'm trying to implement a program in there for community service for youth.
What age are you going up to for community service?
For community service, I want to go up to 17.
Okay. So, hey, give me a call later on, like maybe this week sometime, because for some of our youth that we have in our programs, they are mandatory to do so many hours of community service. And so they may not, so as far as community service, they may volunteer. Can they use their volunteerism as a form of community service? Because we do have, it's called YASI, which is the Young Adult Foster Care Program. And there are a lot of youth in there who are just trying to find their way. But as a requirement for being in that program, they do have to have community service. So I want to hook you up with the supervisor who's in charge of that program. And then maybe you all can figure out, what, maybe there's, some kids who want to work with other kids. And so this is their opportunity to figure out if this is really what they want to do. So they can utilize your program as like a stepping stone to figure out if this is what they want to do. So
definitely, because I figured with this type of program, what better way to show other kids who haven't gotten in trouble yet or might be on that border what not to do by other kids. So if other kids came in, got involved in like passing out lunches or helping them with the arts and crafts activities, I think that'll be a good way for them to interact and for them to give back and say, hey, y'all, y'all don't want to be here where I'm at. This ain't it. And I think they'll listen that way, especially in the projects. The projects is like a totally different area. It's not like working at the school on an after or for a summer program, because those kids are totally different. The project kids are totally different than anybody else. I don't care what nobody else say, because when they at home in those walls, they feel like they at home. They say they can do anything they want to do. They ain't got to watch how they talk. They ain't got to do nothing. And that's what I'm trying to change. You know, yes, you are safe, but you still got to watch how you behave, regardless if you in these four walls or not. Because when you go outside of them four walls, you got to know how to behave. And if you stay confined in those four walls, you don't know how to behave and to adapt to that outside world. So I definitely would love that. Thank you. Well, you ladies, I appreciate you. Yeah, Michelle love the kids. I love the kids. That, you know, that makes my heart. I don't know. Even though they get on my nerves, I love them. I think if I didn't have no kids in my life, I think I would truly be a really lonely. So I love my kids. I love my kids, all of them, bad or not. And I think I love the baddest ones. I think I love the baddest ones more because they more of a challenge to you. You know, when you can change a life of somebody you know that's on that edge and headed for the wrong direction, and you can make them see a different light. That there's no other greater feeling than that. I swear.
It's cool.
I'm gonna challenge you. There's no bad kids. There's just kids with untapped curiosity.
There you go. That's true. Because AB always tell me stop saying bad. So I'm sorry. I apologize because that is wrong. That is
Thank
wrong.
you.
That is wrong. Because he do get on me about that. Great, I'm getting that. So yeah, you're right. I apologize. That is definitely correct. Well, ladies, our time is almost ending, but I really appreciate you guys coming on here tonight and shining some light on our Muskegon Heights Academy swimming pool and that program that they have going on. And you guys, make sure you all come out June 28th through July 7th or July 12th, also through July 26th. So basically, they're going to have two sessions. You got two sessions, July 12th through the 26th, or you can come on June 28th through July 7th. Through July 7th. And then also, you can also register online. All you have to do is go on MuskegonYMCA.org, or you can call Andy at 722-9622, extension 204. So make sure you guys go ahead, get registered, get signed up. It's for us, you guys. It's for us, and we paying for it. So you might as well say it's for us and by us. So let's go ahead and utilize it. Let me make sure. And the days are Mondays and Wednesday evenings. I don't want to forget the times. From 5:30 to 6:30, or from 6:30 to 7:30. So it's only an hour, you guys. It's not long at all. I mean, it's real simple and real easy. So make sure you guys go on up to Muskegon Heights Academy, sign up, get your kids involved, get your family involved. Let's start doing family activities, you guys. Let's get the whole family involved. I think that's what our town is lacking. We don't have enough family activities. And once we start doing things more as a family, I think that'll be one step in the little direction that we need to go. I ain't gonna say it's gonna change some stuff, but I think it put us in the right direction at least. At least our feet will be in the same direction so we can walk in the same way.
That's right.
That's true.
All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming on tonight. And I definitely will have this up and ready for everyone to see. So thank you guys. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Mary Sim.
Bye, Councilwoman. Have a blessed evening.
Yes.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you for all you do, Michelle. You and Amy, I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you. We appreciate Muskegon. Love y'all.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.